Oh my god, I wonder who that could be. Oh my god, hi, this is Detective or whatever. Wait, repeat that? Are you sure? Are you sure we're talking about the same McFarlane? Not McFarkle, we're talking about McFarlane? McFarlane fucking died, dude! Oh, I wasn't gonna drink tonight, but fuck, man, McFarlane! McFarlane, why? No. Did you get that?
Yeah, I've seen. I can't believe you went back for more.
Oh. Are you... This looks fine.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Woo!
My detective bra is falling off.
Okay. Murder!
McFarlane.
I'm here too. Alright.
Hi, detective. You've been assigned a new case by the boss. It's a murder that the police couldn't or wouldn't investigate.
Who are we?
Detectives? You know
What
the
am
boss?
I? Yeah, the boss.
Boss at murdermysterycase.com.
Don't him like that. What the hell?
The police have obtained the victim's phone, but they don't know the passcode to be able to examine his contact.
Wait, I have the phone right here.
There might have been useful information on there.
Our boss sent us an email. It says, "Hi detectives. A new case is just landed on our desk. Background, George McFarlane, the 46th President of the United States, was murdered on 7 December 2022. 3 days later, his state funeral set the record for the most viewed television event in history, surpassing the previous record set by the Apollo 11 moon landing. The CIA's top investigators are still unable to solve McFarlane's murder. Rumors and conspiracy theories. I don't know, I'm not sure. I didn't go to police school to read. Rumors and conspiracy theories have spread like the plague ever since, and the Republican Party led a strong campaign in 2024 suggesting that McFarlane was killed by the Russians. These claims, however, have not been proved. The United States of America and the whole world are watching.
I love how they gave this case Canadian detectives.
First suspect. Democrat. Oh, this is politics. Frank Golding. Alright, then, oh, baddie. It could not be her. Diana. No, that ain't her. Consuelo Ramirez Ortiz. I'm not Latina. Elizabeth McFarlane, his wife. This isn't a lesbian. Patrick Spiro. I think it was Patrick. Okay, now we get to the good stuff. Suspect Republican. Cynthia Wall.
She claims to be pro-life, but we all know what she does on the down low.
And then the victim. Oh, he's a Democrat.
Oh no.
Wait, doesn't it say Republican? Okay.
Okay. You were like about to figure it out like right now.
Our boss sent us an email. Start by collecting as much information as possible about these 6 suspects and the deceased. Next, determine potential motives. He's telling us how to do our jobs. Boo! Okay.
The Washington Review. McFarlane prepares presidential bid after clinching Democrats' nomination from Kat Byeeeee.
Let me be over your shoulder here. Well, she didn't do it apparently. I need the visual because else I won't understand shit.
Yeah, if you come here, I get to put it there for the people.
Oh, how lovely. We get to be like 2 detectives on the Sunday night.
Yeah. Oh my god. Smoke. I'm gonna add the smoke in post. You see nothing, it's just all
The
gray.
Roblox smoke.
As the video goes on, it gets grayer and grayer. George McFarlane has won the Democratic nomination against opposition candidate Kat Byeeeee. 2,471 delegate votes to Byeeeee. 1,700 are the numbers in front. Were enough to secure him for nomination despite gaining only a very narrow victory of 51.3% to 48% in popular vote. So he was not that popular. McFarlane has accepted the nomination, calling for the Democrat to unite so that American politics will once again be run by experts. A subtle dig at Republican David Swanwick, inexperienced and underperforming 2016 to 2020 administration.
Who's David?
This is David.
Oh.
David sucks. David Swanwick, who approval rating are low due to his inability to fight the rising inflation. The gay supporter may, however, play an important part in the election with suggestions that many will not go to the ballot box or will vote for Sonic in protest. Cat Brigade. This never ends. Cat Brigade has been this year's overwhelming success story, rocketing. Why do we talk about Cat? She's not even nominated.
Ooh, shots fired.
With great charisma and popularity, a local politician and activist from Oklahoma, Begay has won.
She's falling queen.
Thanks. Oh my god. I have a good chance of winning back in Texas.
Okay, great. Lawrence Jacobs' masterpiece moves to White House. Okay, that's probably actually important because it says White House. Great things come in small sizes. What is this?
An ad.
Oh no, it's a book. Over the Wall. A political memoir. New York Times bestseller, I believe you. It's always New York Times bestseller.
This is about the wife. Yeah.
This is not the wife.
Wrote a book.
She's a Republican. Weren't we? Oh, it's the Epstein files! Oh god, McFarlane could never be in there. We love him.
He was a good man.
He was a good man. George and I married in Malibu on June 19, 1984.
Who's George? George! It has to his wife.
I want to dance with George.
Are they exes?
A would-be First Lady's courageous journey from the White House to the opposition? She's looking at girl boss.
Yeah.
And USA Today said, inspiring, courageous, and politically insightful.
Wow.
Let me be the judge of that.
Where are you?
Where are you going?
I'm drawing the love triangle.
I felt betrayed by George. He promised the world to me when we met at a Democratic convention in New York in 1982, and I felt that as soon as we married, he lost interest. I always knew that going through a divorce in the public spotlight wouldn't be easy, but I hadn't expected it to be so hard as it was.
Stop breathing.
Chapter 6, The Betrayal. Everything is blacked out. An old friend, Bernie Glasper. Do we know any Bernie Glasper?
No.
Alright. Offered me a temporary job writing for the Arkansas Post, a high-quality daily, which I still read to this day. George was forced to admit to me that he had pulled some strings in the Democratic Party to ensure that I would never find work in the party again. George, how could you? Teaches her, right?
Never trust any man.
After fruitful discussions with George's team, I am pulling out of the race for the
this
Democratic
Twitter?
nomination. Yes, it is. It's Twitter. For the Democratic nomination and putting all my efforts into making certain that @George McFarlane will be the next president of the US. He has offered me an important role in his cabinet in return. Graph. Look at this graph. McFarlane approval lowest since records began. I don't think putting everything on this board is gonna work out.
For now it is.
Poll predictions for the US presidential election. Who is going to get to the top? That was posted December 2nd, 2022. And they thought that Pete Semonides was gonna win by 67%.
Pete?
Yeah, we don't.
What does it say?
Okay.
Oh, we get to roleplay! Hi, sir. Sir, can I ask you what you do for a job?
I work in a grocery store.
How is the inflation crisis affecting you?
Oh, those are questions. It's been real hard out here. Last year I had the fortune to bring 2 beautiful girls into the world. Thanks to God. Becoming a dad was the happiest moment of my life. But some days now, I have to tell you, I regret it. Oh, we just can't afford it. My wife still can't find work since the pregnancy despite trying all day, every day. Oh, I don't think they meant the pregnancy here. I think they meant like trying with their children, not trying to have children. And it's taking a toll on our mental health. God bless the grocery store where I work, because I get half off everything in the store. That's the IGA.
That's insane discount. I get 30%. What would you do without that in-store discount?
Without that, I don't know what I'd do, sir. I don't want to think about it.
How do you earn, if you don't mind me asking?
$24 an hour at the grocery store.
Oh, goddamn, we should start working at the grocery store.
What the hell? $24 an hour and I got 4 mouths to feed with my wife not earning. We skip meals to prioritize the kids. $24 an hour and you skip meals?
And you have 50% off all the food? How expensive is America?
And we know that their grocery stores are like not expensive.
Yeah. Do you have any luxury expenses?
Luxury expenses, like eating out. The only thing I eat out is my wife. Hell no, I'm paying $1,500 a month on rent.
Is that an actual line?
The $1,500 on rent? Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What is he complaining about? $1,500 American dollars on rent per month. He is being paid $24 an hour.
Let's do the math, okay?
Let's say he does a comfortable 40 hours a week. He is making about $3,800. His rent is $1,500. Let's subtract the rent and let's forget taxes exist. Because, okay, how much would the taxes be?
Like 3.
Okay, let's remove 3. I don't know. Let's say they take like $500.
Divided by 4.
He needs groceries. Here in Canada, we pay what, $200 a week?
About, yeah.
Let's do that for him. He still has $1,000 a month. Dude, he is doing fine.
Do you have a car?
I did, but sold it last year. We couldn't afford gas, so it didn't make sense to keep it. You have $1,000 in your expense for
Of gas. What do you pay in bills?
Please. 4 years ago, we were paying $150 a month on bills. Now it's double that.
So in 4 years, you've gone from spending $150 a month on bills to $300 a month?
Yes, sir. It's the same for all of us workers. We're all struggling. My neighbor, she a cleaner. Single mom, 5 kids.
5?
Working. Yeah, for she has a right to complain. None of them working. They're all too young or studying or can't find work. Her landlord hiked the rent up to $250 a month.
By 200?
Yeah, no,
Okay,
wait.
yeah. 200.
Okay.
This makes more sense, sorry.
Probably means nothing to him, but to her it's the difference between 3 meals a day and 2.
I can only imagine how hard it must be. Do you vote?
Used to. Democrat. Shame to say I voted McFarlane and never again. What's the point? We've had Democrats and Republicans in the last 6 years and it's only gotten worse.
Speech to all the 40 White House employees. I will keep this brief, but before...
I will keep this brief, but holy yapping.
But before I go any further, I would like to introduce myself. I was raised in a humble mining town in Philadelphia with my mother, father, and 4 siblings. My parents taught me to stand up on my own 2 feet, work hard, and remember where I came from. I met George. Who am I? I get this once, George.
Same.
I met 2 years ago, we decided to adopt our 2 wonderful children. We adopted 2 wonderful children, Fred and Minnie. Fred is 3 years old now, and Minnie is 6. They're very excited to meet you all. Fred is shy, he's still very young, and Minnie loves talking to everybody. If they're bothering you, please don't hesitate to tell them. We've explained already that you're not playmates. The 5th member of our family is Buster, our dog. He's a Labrador, and he's getting on a bit now. He's almost 10, so he sleeps most of the day. Don't worry, he's very friendly and never bites.
It's about Consuelo. Hi Consuelo! I must inform you that I will be increasing the monthly rent from $1,400 a month to $1,600 a month starting from November 1st. Hi Robert! Please don't put rent up any further. I have a large family and I am a single mother. It is difficult for me already to pay rent. I think she did it.
She's the mother of 5.
Hi Consuelo. I have still not received your rent payment for this month. I assume this is some sort of mistake. Hi Robert, I am so sorry. I'm struggling to pay the full $1,600 this month because my family had problems with paying funeral costs for my grandmother. Consuelo, I am disappointed to hear this is not a mistake and it gravely undermines my trust in you as a tenant. You have 48 hours to sort this out. And then we have a phone screenshot, but we can't unlock McFarlane's phone. The CIA couldn't unlock the phone.
Have you tried to scan this?
Have they tried to scan this?
Yeah, why did the CIA do this?
Okay, well I don't know who is this. So, have you seen 24 News? The public have you toe-to-toe with Pete Samanides for president. I know, it's a special time. One right move and I have everything I ever wanted. One wrong one and everything is lost. You're in a great position. I don't think Georgia will make it to Christmas. I hope not, but it's pure speculation. Who is that? I gave you my word, didn't I?
What if you just called Taylor?
Yeah, I will. Trust trust me. I knew I was right to put my trust in you. Alright, we're calling this up. Whatever that is scary.
That is highly alarming. Where is it? You're in a great position. I don't think George will make it to Christmas. You know who else called him George and not McFarlane? His wife.
Why do we have this? Alright, this is actually useless. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, it's like the news.
Okay, oh dear heavens.
The Harvard Law Review has elected Patrick Spiro as its 120th president. Spiro graduated from Harvard in 1991 with a degree in history and law. His ambitions, blah blah. Asked where he sees himself in 30 years, Spiro replied confidently with a smile, sitting in the Oval Office as President of the United States.
Okay. Oh my god, guess what just came through? You think this is Frank Golding or?
It's the Frank Golden file. Oh, Twitter again!
Twitter?
Rumors from the White House of significant reshuffle. Some news outlet reporting Vinyanga likely to be dismissed as Secretary of Agriculture, despite some seeing her deployment as an insult after she effectively handed McFarlane the Democratic nomination.
Okay. So right now we have an objective, by the way. We have to find everyone's motive. Let's start with that. What would be her motive? Do I need to screenshot?
What was the other document? Oh, she's just tweeting. That's all she does.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Rumors of a rift between POTUS and FLOTUS. After a wide report of presidential affair last weekend, Elizabeth reportedly sleeping and taking meals separately to her husband. So McFarlane had an affair?
He's had multiple affairs.
Seeing some reports suggesting the possibility of the first ever presidential divorce, there's certainly a rift, but would like to remind fellow colleagues and journos that it is pure speculation. More on that Vinyanga story. Vinyanga responds to reports. I'll fight with all I've got to keep serving the American people. I think her popularity...
I think your mustache is upside down.
Spiro reportedly talked with... Who's Spiro?
You remember when you read a whole full article about it?
And I went blah blah blah, I don't care. This guy's boring. Spiro reportedly talking with the top Democrats aide about taking over at top POTUS is extremely weak and Spiro much more popular in polls. Are we about to see the first presidential resignation since Nixon? Resignation? That confirms the VP will become president in case of presidential resignation. Spiro surely needs to play carefully. He can't come across as disloyal, but with historically low Democrat polling, this might be his best shot at presidency.
Oh!
Magazine clippings! You know what merch we should make when we're famous? This.
What? Next up, we have the magazine cover only. And it just says, meet McFarlane's advisor and lover, Angie Poulter.
So I'll put her on the board.
Then here we have postcards from the gift shop.
Okay, who was George sending them to?
I don't know if George is like buying his own postcards and sending them to people. I really don't know what this is. Is this just a gift shop for me?
It's a souvenir of this
Patrick Sparrow presidential inauguration, January. When was this guy murdered? 2022?
Yeah, it was 2022.
Oh, okay, something's happening in here actually.
Detective! You need to see this!
So this is the presidential inauguration of Ben Shapiro. Patrick Sparrow in 2023. He died on December 7, 2022.
Oh! The tweets were 2 days before the murder.
He was inaugurated on January 20th, 2023. I'm assuming... Because wait, there's more. Kat Begay becomes president in 2025. That's not a 4-year period, so something happened. Here, have you seen 24 News? The public have you toe-to-toe with Pete Semenides for president.
Who's Pete?
We know this, and we know who that is. If we just look hard enough. Where's 24 News? Where is the thing we decided it wasn't important? It was super important. There it is. Wait, no, there's no way. Wait, no, it's Spyro. This is Spyro. Look at the evidence I just uncovered, okay?
We kept this missing.
Woo! So we've been wanting to know who that is.
Yeah.
It's Spyro because it says I have you seen 24 News? The public have you toe-to-toe with Pete Simonides, and that's on December 4th, and this was posted on December 2nd. Who's toe-to-toe with Simonides? Not him, because it's at 24%, 67%,
Yeah.
and he's dead anyways. So who else could it be? Spyro. And we could have figured that out with the first envelope, by the way, mind you. I don't know why it took me this long to get to this conclusion. Right now, the only thing we're uncertain about is how Frank Golding ties into all of this.
Is there even a Coco at our school?
Frank says, expecting some big political news next week, senior Dems want George replaced. Have y'all seen the approval ratings? Historically bad. As a party, we're in really bad shape right now, looking at huge losses in the House and Senate.
Is this the
Serious
Democrat
change
group
needed.
chat?
Yeah, exactly. And after the affair scandal, George is on his knees. What do y'all think is the best outcome for us on the left of the party? Obviously, we want George to go. Pat would have 2 years in office to do a far better job. Do we really trust Pat, though? I don't trust Pat one bit. He's motivated by ambition and nothing else. All he's ever wanted was his top job. As vice president, Patrick would become president if George died. Patrick believed Frank had broken the law as president. George threatened to fire Patrick. Patrick discovered George had been having an affair with his wife. Frank threatened to kill Patrick if he didn't kill George. What? Okay. As vice president, he would become president if George died. Undoubtedly better than McFarlane, though. Fresher. Public quite like him. I've spoken to Pat, and he said he'd stop at nothing to take George's place right now. Thinks it's his and the nation's destiny. He said he's unconcerned about George or the consequences. Gotta think of next election. If we want Kat to get in, we need to protect her reputation. Kat won't get in if Democrat reputation is totally shattered, though, and that's what's gonna happen if George stays in. Remember, we'll need to rely on a lot of centrist and anti-Republican votes for Kat to win presidency. America is no socialist country. Spot on there, Frank. That's true, Frank. What's George take, Frank? You have inside intel. He won't budge unless he loses support of all senior Dems. Classic. So what can we really do? Just sit and wait? This is a chance for us. I don't think we should ignore it. Seems to me what Frank's told us is that we want something to change. We need to make it happen. We need to get rid of George. Who said this? Random employee. Are you up to it, Frank? I'll do it if I have support from y'all. He's made all of our lives a misery for the last 2 years in White House, and he's usually unpopular with public. He deserves to go. Issue is, we'll still have to face reports of an internal coup. If it ever gets out, I'm not sure the public will support us getting rid of a president like this. It's true, we need to make him disappear. Look at what he did to JFK. He's still our most popular president in history. They killed JFK. Let's see what I can do. I have a private meeting with George at 4 p.m. on Wednesday.
His entire staff are out to get
Wednesday, so that's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
What date?
December 7th. He died on the 7th.
Which
Frank. Who's this cunty person? Josu Pedro Ramirez Ortiz Sosa, 17 years.
Is he associated to the
He was
only
arrested-
other Latin person here?
He was arrested on November 21st for underage possession of cocaine. I think we've got a little mix-up.
You're putting your criminology major to
Look at this.
Patrick Spyro.
He bought a cold python and then he
What's a cold python? Is it
guns. But this has to do something.
Yeah, because the
That's the
cost
thing.
of bail is $3,000 and the arrangement of the bail was on the
Arraignment.
19th. Wait, it was after the murder. So we'll see what this is later.
And we know that Spyro bought guns.
Was George shot?
We don't. That's the thing. Does it say?
Where's our
anywhere?
autopsy? Yeah.
Okay, I think we need to review every single piece of evidence. What happened in November? Pull anything that happened in November.
November? What year?
2022.
November 2022, we have the street interview.
Okay, please give that to me. Aha! It is her son. Okay, where's the email?
The month increase,
October, February.
funeral of the
February.
grandma.
Okay, but that doesn't help her situation for sure that he has a criminal record, but I don't see how that has anything to do with
We can just
the
pin it.
president. How does she tie at all with the president? Other than the fact
White
that
House housekeeper, she's in the group chat.
is she? She's in a group chat. I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's look at the motives. Elizabeth ordered Consuelo to kill George because of his affair. Consuelo thinks Patrick has a better chance of winning the next presidency. Consuelo is angry at George for not passing rent control laws. That makes sense.
That makes more sense, yeah.
Consuelo has no money to pay her son's bail charges. That also makes sense. Consuelo never saw eye to eye with George because of his atheism.
No.
Are we supposed to know this by heart? Oh wait, no! She says the grandma's funeral.
Yeah.
It is not the grandma's funeral. That is the grandma's funeral.
Oh, it's her son's bail.
Yes.
Okay. Consuelo is angry.
Has no money to pay her son's bail charge.
But that's not a
George-
motive.
Yes, it is.
She kills him because she doesn't have money.
Well, yeah, but Consuelo thinks Patrick has a better chance of winning the next presidency.
Oh, we didn't check this.
What's this?
Voting bound.
Yeah, because it's like a different motive for now.
Ruth, I can't believe George has agreed to speak to me privately on Wednesday 7th at 10:30 a.m. Wow. I wonder what time he died at. Please, can you arrange a trip to DC for me next week?
Cynthia.
Cynthia. Hi, Cynthia. I have arranged your trip to the capital for next week. You will touch down on DC on Tuesday morning, stay overnight in a hotel downtown, meet the president the following morning at 11, and fly home in the afternoon at 4 p.m. Dear Cynthia, in case you are not already aware, I wanted to bring to your attention that the president has approved a change to the voting boundaries in Arkansas East. The Democrats are playing partisan politics here, and the voting boundary changes will hugely benefit the candidate Bruce Milton. Who's Bruce? But I'm still more than confident that we can rely on the people of Arkansas to keep us in office next year. Ruth, I can't believe that asshole. I can't describe to you how angry I am. Does he not have more important matters to attend to right now? His administration is falling apart. I'd be lying if I said it doesn't bring a smile to my face. And that's when she's gonna meet him.
And then it says Cynthia was angry at George for trying to ruin her career, past and present. Or Cynthia was sure to lose her job if George was president for one more term. No, because she has a job with the...
Yeah.
So it's that.
Yeah, it's that one.
We have one.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, First Lady Elizabeth, would become president. That is not how that works. Elizabeth was angry at George for having an affair with Angela. Elizabeth was pressured by senior Democrats. Elizabeth wanted revenge for his affair with Cynthia. Cynthia is his ex-wife. She was angry at George for having an affair with Angela. Patrick promised to make Frank his vice president if he takes the presidency. So that would be his motive. Because Frank was angry about George's affair and Elizabeth's behalf. I don't think so. Frank wanted revenge after George disgraced him in the past. Patrick promised to make Frank his vice president. I think that's it. George promised Diana a job in his administration, but they never gave it to her. Diana was angry at George for giving Angela too much power. Diana wants to punish George for his poor record as president. George was going to fire Diana even though she helped him win in 2020.
Yes.
We're sending that email to our boss. Hey detective, something's not adding up here. Reanalyze your answer in red and report back to me. Okay,
There's just one. It's the one we weren't sure about.
So she can't pay her bail?
Yeah.
Sand. Yeah, she can't pay her bail. That's what made sense. But also that's like
why
not
would
a
she kill
motive.
him? Yeah, like why would she kill the president over not being able to pay bail? I did that one. Oh!
So here we have a pamphlet, the White House official.
I thought it was a passport.
Jesus Christ.
How important do you think it is?
Oh, this is probably just
The map.
a map
The
to
outline.
understand. Yeah, I will read this in my head.
Meanwhile, Department Forensic Investigation location, the White House. The crime scene was discovered covered in dust.
Okay, wait, no, I need to know about this. This is a forensic report and you're just skimming over the forensic. Stop leaving. I'm reading a pamphlet about the rooms of the White House. You're going over forensics like it's nothing. I can't.
You're going on a tour of the White House tour.
Okay, I don't see how any of this is relevant.
Crime scene notes. The crime scene was discovered covered in dust, likely as a result of the broken bus, rubble marble, a smartphone, known possession of George, pocket comb, mints, and a gold cross. Gold cross necklace, broken chain. Maybe a Republican killed him.
I love where your mind is going, sweetie.
A 2.5-inch wound from the nose across the cheek and all the way to the temples. A head fracture and skull contusion.
Nose broken. Eyes severe bleeding and cut in the right eye. Cavities, no. Central nervous system, severe damage and hemorrhaging.
So it wasn't
To
what?
the brain consisting blunt force trauma, yeah.
It could have been the gun, but they said it was the bus.
No, the bus was broken.
Yeah,
Because there was struggle.
it's the clock all over again. I don't think a gun can do this.
This report summarized the finding of the autopsy of George. The cause of death is determined to be blunt force trauma to the head. The manner of death is classified as homicide. Yeah. Shout out to Barella who did this autopsy.
Okay, now I really. Oh, Angie. Oh, this is a love letter.
George, I've updated your phone passcode for the week of 5 to 11 December 2022. Since I know how much you love the art here, I've prepared some simple. Oh God. I've prepared some simple questions to test your art history. Put together the answer to each of these questions in order and you'll have your passcode.
Angie, what the fuck?
How many different musical forms are represented on the Steinway grand piano? How many raised flags feature in Independence Hall in Philadelphia? Are we supposed to know this or is it in there? How many pieces of boulanger furniture remain in the White House? How many bison are carved into the mantelpiece in the state dining room?
That's
How
why
many
you
figures appear in the workers? I hope you enjoy this. It's just a bit of fun. Angie, I will murder you with my bare hands.
Well, your
Fucking
pamphlet is very useful.
Okay, so let's put that with the pamphlet. Let's put this with evidence. Actually, wait. No, I'm. Hey,
You're
it's
back.
me. I'm back.
Yeah, I was wondering where you went. Diana. Dear George, as I'm sure you are aware, headlines were swirling all day yesterday about my imminent dismissal. Please, can you clarify my position so that I have the trust and confidence to get on with my work as Secretary of Agriculture? I would not wish to unduly influence your decision, but I do hope you remember how I helped you in your bid for the Democratic nomination. I got a lot of criticism for supporting you over Kat, with many saying my endorsement would have put her in the Oval Office instead of you. Please don't make me regret this decision. As such, I can assure you that dismissing me now would have grave error on your part. I would appreciate the opportunity to speak to you in person about this. December 6th. Hi, Diana. George agrees to meet you at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning in the green room to discuss this.
Diana.
10 a.m.
Green room.
Yes. 11 a.m. for Cynthia.
In what room?
Nope, no room. 4 p.m. for Frank.
My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, access granted.
What in America?
He just has a gun.
Okay, so they found mints at the. Anyone has mints?
Yeah, everyone. But at the same
We
time,
still don't know what time he died at. Aren't they supposed to say it in the autopsy? They don't say it.
they have to.
You know what, Barella, you fucking suck as a.
Those are mints. But that's not
Are
the
they?
same mints.
Are
Do we
they
want the
mints?
same mints? Also, maybe they shoved it up their ass.
Yeah.
Well, they don't really need to, clearly.
Anyone
But does she have two
wearing a
phones?
cross?
Wait,
Some people have two phones, like business.
One
and
for
then-
your mom and one for
The hose, yeah.
You though, I don't. Okay, no,
She's going to work,
She's a
yeah.
cleaner. She's there at 1:44 p.m. She didn't schedule anything because she's just a
Working,
cleaner.
yeah.
I don't. When access granted, who granted him the access? Because where does the gun come in?
I think it
doesn't.
was just a misdirect. You know Americans, they love their
He
guns.
brought a gun. The one thing you don't do when you visit the White House is bring your gun.
For your meeting with the president. Security were like, why are you here? Meeting with the president. Yeah. Hi, Elizabeth. I know that you are taking lunch separately to the president at the moment, but George has asked specifically that you take lunch with him today at 1 p.m. at the state dining room. Elizabeth? 1 p.m. dining room. Angela, I'm out all morning on important business and wanted to take lunch with a friend. I'll be back at 3 p.m. As much as I don't want to see him privately, please ask George if he can meet me then instead. Scratch out the time. 3 p.m. Hi Elizabeth. The president has a meeting with vice president at 3.
Who?
Spyro.
Then she's not going at 3.
He is offering you to rearrange lunch for 2 p.m. Please confirm if that's alright with you.
Can she confirm?
I will reschedule that I can see him at 2 p.m. Tell him it better be something good. What's her name?
Consuelo?
Yes.
Okay.
So
She's out at lunch.
Yeah.
With
In the
Close
meeting room 3.
Magazine. She's with Close Magazine on November 22nd.
Because I don't know what to make out of this. Like, why is it relevant? It's in November.
She's talking to Close Magazine. Do we know?
You think
is
she
there
talked about
anything-
the affair? Because the only time we saw Close magazine was this.
Is that Close magazine?
Is there a date? November 2022, 27.
Yeah,
She
okay.
told them about the affair.
Consuelo made up the affair.
I don't think it's made up.
Okay. She
Like,
threw him under the bus.
Yeah.
then. Pete reposts the Florida conservative. Pete Samanide argues the Democrats have abandoned the American working class. Once again showing their stripes with huge and inaccurate Democrat bias. Byeeee's Bill of Rights is all smoke and mirrors. I will do so much more for working people. Hashtag fake news. Bill of Workers' Rights. Democrats left murdered McFarlane. Senior Democrats including Ad POTUS suspected of obstructing justice in McFarlane's murder investigation and expected to face questioning. Where is media coverage on this? Cat Byeeee's Democrat left must face prosecution. Their power is illegitimate. I think it's Pete.
At the bottom, there's just a picture of Pete that falls out, and we're like,
Then I think we just need to figure out the phone thing.
right, okay.
Okay.
Get your little pamphlet.
Yeah, wait. So what's the first thing she says?
How many different musical forms are represented on the Steinway grand piano?
5.
Okay. How many Raise the Flag feature in Independence Hall?
Oh wait, that's a painting.
So 1. How many pieces of boulangerie furniture remains in the White House?
1. It's a boulanger chair.
Okay.
As in 1 chair.
You did not mention boulangerie nowhere else.
I mean, they have a picture. I'm gonna go with 1. It says 1 chair.
Okay. How many bisons are in the mantelpiece of the state dining room? 2 bisons.
Perfect.
How many figures appear in The Workers?
I think it's on the other side.
What? Smell like a footnote. Why did we take the guided tour?
I don't know. Where is it? I know exactly what this is. I know exactly what they've done.
In the... Right! You read this!
I knew this would come back. I knew it.
How many figures?
Oh god.
Um,
Does it say? Because I'm not sure.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It can't be 13.
It can actually.
On a phone?
Yeah, because there's
Okay.
1, 2,
And that's the
3,
last
4,
one.
5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I count 12. Where do you see your 13?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, great.
My bad, I made up some one.
5, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Incorrect. Well, is there anything that? Oh, maybe the chair.
Oh, the furniture crown.
Only 9 remain. Perfect. 5, 1, 9, 2, 1, 2. We did it. Okay. Let's start with the phone. Okay, he called Patrick at 3 p.m. on December 6th. This is all December 7th. Then messages. We have mom. Happy birthday, mom. Are you with Alvin? Thanks, darling. Yes, I am with him now. Good. See you on the weekend. Home now. See you then.
Yeah,
That was in 2022, October. He doesn't talk to his mom much. Oh, Liz. Hi, love. Fred and Minnie's desperate for one of these new Santa cam baubles. Think they've seen them on TV. It's basically a Christmas ornament with a live webcam they think will prove Santa exists. Well, it will prove the murderer! Will you order one of your Nozama account, please? Just been ordered. Thanks. I've set up the Santa cam. Entry passcode is Buster's birthday.
Okay, Buster the dog was mentioned in the introduction letter to the White House.
Perfect.
He's getting a little bit late now. He's almost 10.
Okay, when's his birthday?
Oh no. She didn't say, by the way, guys, Buster's birthday. Don't miss it, or else you're fired.
Alright, Patrick. You shouldn't have. Oh. Oh.
Wait, he bought the gun?
So is that when they
No,
left?
Patrick gave him the gun. He came with the gun to give it to him. It was a present.
Woo! All is well. What were you doing if you're a White House employee and a guy pulls up with a suitcase with a gun with it?
Was there a bow on the gun?
You're welcome, George. I know these are tough times for you and I wanted to show you I've got your back. I'm home already, but I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, what time did he...
Say that? Nobody knows. Oh, 4:33 p.m.
Wait, so he was still alive at 4?
Yes. It's technically no. I just think it's the cleaner that has nothing to do with the story so far. Yeah. Angie, I know who leaked the affair story to the press. Me too. Well, anyway, I don't want to sack her because she's always been close with Elizabeth and I was worried she'd spill it. It could be Elizabeth. I gave her $500 as hush money. A week ago, I started getting the spooks because she was always avoiding direct eye contact with me, like she was ashamed of something. So I put a few special service guys to the task of keeping a close eye on her. Presidential privilege, of course. The tech specialist just told me she deposited a payment of $10,000 into her bank on the day the store broke. Are you gonna tell me that's coincidence? I have to confront her. Just check the cleaning schedule and she's working today. I'm going to see her after my 5 p.m. meeting. What 5 p.m. meeting?
Was it with Peter?
Everything went well.
5 p.m. meeting with like Peter, who's not even a suspect.
5 p.m. meeting. She won't know what's coming for her? Was it self-defense? Jesus Christ.
He just got gifted a gun.
That's true.
Okay.
Mail. Oh god, he has a lot of mail. Weekly cleaning schedule. Perfect, we've asked for this. I'm working so hard and look what you're doing.
Have you cracked the schedule yet?
No, it's so hard. Why does she work every day? Can she stop? Jesus.
Because she can't afford rent?
That's not my problem. Friday. She does not get a day off. I am so serious.
Saturday?
Saturday. No, she's still there.
Yeah, at least have Sunday off.
Nope.
This poor lady.
Blue, she's in there from 6 to 9. And then green.
6 what?
Shut the notes. Oh, he has a lot of
Oh my
notes.
god.
Ask Angelo to buy a card for Mom and Alvin. Megalit cinema opening September 19th. 12-pack Biggie's diapers. Bougainville.
Wait, his dog's birthday is somewhere in
Is
there.
that Frank? And is his dog Frank? 40112 Orchard Avenue. 1 day before he dies. Photos.
Oh my god.
There she is. Oh.
Wow, April.
Do we care? Oh,
And then
she just took that on?
Yeah.
The gram. Oh. And I are stronger than ever. Show comments. They don't deserve the hate. Worst US president ever. Turns 12 today. Okay. And, okay, well, 14th May. Twitter. Oh,
Oh
god.
god.
So their 5 p.m. press conference. Diana and Frank had a press conference together.
Yeah.
So it couldn't have been Diana or Frank.
Yeah, but we don't know what time he died at. We know it's after 4, but like, could have been at 8 p.m. Who knows?
I feel like it was the 5 p.m. meeting. No, we get
Santa
to the good
Claus.
kush. 14:05:10.
Did he mention the order? Oh, there we go.
Wow.
Are these AI pictures?
Probably. Okay. There's a bust in there. Next. Monday, 5th of December. Aww.
6. Oh. Can't wait for the bus. Yeah. What time? 5:36. Best. Move. Why would you move it?
This is a real tough case. Well, I guess we'll never solve it. Time to go eat. Okay, now solve the case. And we now know who murdered President McFarlane and how they did it. Consuelo and her son killed George? No. Consuelo killed George in self-defense. That's what I'm
That's the
assuming.
theory, yeah.
Cynthia murdered George and left her Christian cross necklace at the crime date.
Oh,
Cynthia shot George with the gun he was gifted by Patrick. This was the blue room. So she would have been in the blue room. So he was trying to kill her
Yeah.
in the blue room. And she found the bust and she was like, oh yeah.
Okay, wait, we can do the alibis. Consuelo, her alibi was, she was cleaning, she was in a meeting with a clothes man, she returned home, or she killed George.
She killed him.
Cynthia, her flight was the next day, so...
Her flight was on the 7th at 4 p.m. Cynthia was on a flight.
Diana, she was holding a press conference.
She was.
Elizabeth, she was shopping. She messaged George after he was killed thinking he was alive.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean shit. I could also do that. Like, hello. Concerned.
She's
I
like,
know that you
"Cam,
were blah. Did she
David."
message him? I think she did.
Hi George, I've been thinking a lot about
I guess
since
she
our
has.
lunch. I just want to let us know that I appreciate the effort,
Okay.
blah blah blah.
I guess she has done that.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay, well, I would have done it too for an album.
Frank was on a press conference. And Patrick was at the gun store.
Wait, was he?
He was allowed into the White House because of his pistol. He texted George from home just before George was killed.
Let's send it.
Boss, I think we've cracked it.
You did it! Whoa! Up top!
in the case, your dedication and keen investigation skills led to the arrest of Consuelo, bringing justice to George family and offering them. I don't think he deserves it. P.S. There's been a recent development in the court case, The People versus Consuelo Ramirez. I just received a newspaper article that will be published tomorrow. Add it in your email address. White House cleaner who murdered President McFarlane wins legal battle. After 2 years of investigation, former White House cleaner Consuelo Ramirez was named the murderer of President George McFarlane. 2 months later, she has reduced her sentence to 9 months after pleading self-defense. Forensic at the scene confirmed McFarlane's death as homicide. After 2 years of investigation, this took us 2 years. After 2 years of investigation, incumbent President Kat Begay and other prominent Democrats were called into questioning. However, one member of the White House staff, Consuelo Ramirez, was found guilty of the crime after a further private investigation. Ramirez is also believed to have leaked the story of McFarlane's affair to Clothes magazine after finding Pelter's underwear in McFarlane's room. When Farland found out that Ramirez was responsible for the leak, he threatened her with a firearm. Evidence was found that Ramirez retaliated by breaking the bust of George Washington over McFarlane's head. The prisoner was killed by blunt impact. It is now alleged that senior Democrat Frank Golden saw McFarlane's death as a perfect opportunity to further his political aims in the Democrat Party and concealed crucial information that pointed to Ramirez's role in the murder, making the death seem like a suicide.
So he was just an overall bad guy.
It never looked like a suicide.
I'm sorry.
The full extent of Golden's alleged obstruction of justice stands to be uncovered in his ongoing trial. Ramirez, who originally comes from Bolivia, faced 2 life sentences on trial, but reduced her sentence to just 9 months after pleading self-defense.
Oh.
The end.
Woo!
So sad. I love McFarlane. I can't believe he's not who I thought he was. Oh my god! They just released the Epstein file. Wait.
Oh my god, wait, really?
Oh. And then the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one. This is the Ace Attorney type video. We are retiring. A case I never sat right with me. I stepped on it.
And you know what I have to say about this?
Stepping on Legos as a child felt worse.
Oh, I'm gonna bleed.